This is Glenn Rice with Clearview Sewer Cams. We're located at 1808 Vickers Drive, Glendale, California, 91208. Today is December 3rd, 2020. We're performing a video waste and sewer line inspection through a 1.5-inch waste line cleanout located on the right hand side of the house along the driveway just outside the kitchen window. And this is our 1.5-inch cast iron clean out here, and this is our kitchen window here. This goes out towards the rear of our property, and this goes out towards the front of our property here. And we went ahead and zeroed out our camera monitor here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. And it does appear we did go down into the basement and take a look at the line, and it does appear that this line does run out towards the rear of the property. We're going to pause here for a moment. So what we're going to do is we're going to run a little bit of water in the kitchen area. We did start to push out, and as we got out, we pushed out approximately 10 feet or so, and then we just got caught up in a bunch of buildup and stuff. So what we're going to try to do is we're just going to run a little bit of water, see if we can use the water to help us push out and get through some of that area and get out towards the rear of the properties. So we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we went ahead and attempted to push out here from the 1.5-inch cast iron cleanout, waistline cleanout here, just outside the kitchen window. And as you can see, we did push in, and we get into the 3-inch line there, or the 2-inch line there. And as you can see in the 2-inch line, it's just completely built up, a lot of scaling, a lot of buildup. And as I push out further, we come to a complete stop. And what we did was we ran some water to try to help us push out and maybe wash some of this debris through, and we did notice that the line underneath the house was broken. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and pull back from here, and we're going to attempt to possibly go through a toilet. So we're going to pause here for a moment.
Do you think you still need the flashlight?
And as you can see, we'll just pull back. You can see the amount of buildup and stuff. And pulling back, and we come out towards our clean out area here, and we come up and out of our clean out. So again, what we'll do is we'll just pause our video here and try to get the approval from the homeowner for removing the toilet and pushing through a toilet. We did take a look at the vent pipes, and the vent pipes, we were able to look at the sweeps and stuff underneath the house, and the cast iron underneath the house appears to be relatively original and old. And so probably the best bet would be to attempt to push through the 3-inch flange on the toilet. So we're just going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we went ahead and relocated ourselves into the hallway bathroom on the left-hand side of the house. And what we did is we had removed the toilet from the hallway bathroom, and we went ahead and pushed through the toilet flange. It was a little difficult to get through there, but it does appear that we are in what appears to be our 3-inch waistline. So what we're going to do is we're just going to run a little bit of water just to help us push out, and we're just going to push out as far as we can, and then what we'll do is we'll locate that area and see where we're at. So we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. we are in the cast iron waste line. And as you can see in the cast iron waste line, we do have quite a bit of buildup and debris in the cast iron. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to pause here for a moment. We're going to locate this area. Okay, we went ahead and located this area. We're just at the rear of the property. We're about halfway through the yard at the rear of the property. And what we're going to do is just pause our mic here, and we're going to try to push all the way out into our city sewer tie-in. So we're just going to pause our mic here. Okay, we went ahead and pushed all the way out into our city sewer tie-in. And what we're going to do is we're just going to go to the back of the property, locate this area, and then we'll continue to pull back and take a good look at the line. The line does appear to be all cast iron waistline, or sewer line and waistline, and it does have quite a bit of buildup debris and a lot of big scaled lumps and bumps in the line. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to pause here for a moment and we'll locate this area. Okay, we went ahead and located this area, and again, it is at the rear of the property at 7 foot 2 inches deep, and we did place an orange flag to identify this area. So what we're going to do is go ahead and continue to pull back. We're just going to take a good look at our line as we pull back. And it does appear that we transition immediately back into what appears to be cast iron. And again, cast iron does appear to have quite a bit of buildup, scaling, a lot of buildup in the line. So we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And we're going to pull back to approximately 45 feet. And once we get to about approximately 45 feet, we're going to pause there and we'll go outside and locate an area possibly at the rear of the property closer to the house to install a mainline sewer clean out. And again, you can see in some areas here that a lot of lumps, a lot of bumps, and definitely a lot of scaling. So we're going to continue to pull back. And again, a lot of buildup in those joints there. What we'll do is we'll pause here for a moment, and we're going to locate this area here. So we'll pause here for a moment. Okay, we went ahead and located this area here, and it's just underneath the back patio deck in the gravel there. And they do have like a chain link fence around it, so we're unable to get underneath the deck and pinpoint an exact location. So what we're going to do is going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And again, this area here is underneath the patio deck. And this area underneath the patio deck would be the good location for a mainline sewer clean out at the rear of the property. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And we're going to pull back. And again, as I mentioned, it's all cast iron waistline. All the cast iron waistline appears to be in poor condition. A lot of scaling, small bellies, a lot of buildup.
So I just went in through a hole.
So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. We would recommend possibly hydrojetting the waistline and possibly hydrojetting the main sewer line all the way out to the city sewer tie-in, just to remove some of this buildup and scaling, and to take a good look at the cast iron itself. And as you can see, we are holding water in this area as well. So we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. Hard to determine there, but right around the 9 o'clock area there, it does appear to be possibly a crack in the cast iron there. And that is underneath the house. I'm going to continue to pull back. And up and out of our 3-inch closet flange in the hall bathroom. And again, this is our hall bathroom. This is the closet flange that we had went through, and this is the hall bathroom here. And this is the hallway here. And that will conclude our video waste and sewer line inspection.